Hey, what's up ThunderCats fans? It's review time. I'm so happy to be talking about Mumm-Ra The Ever-Living, the LED version from Super7. So we've got this, as I said, in the liner review, we've got this brand new packaging. It is the same packaging that we've had before, but it's got a brand new design now. And we've got, of course, the slip cover, which is back. That is just so awesome. I'm just loving this because this really does feel super exclusive with what they did here. And like Lino, he's also got these eyes that are glowing on the packaging. So let's look at what we've got here. It's that big box. It's massive. It's got the ThunderCats logo on the back. And let's open it up and see what is revealed inside. So just opening this beautiful packaging here. This is just amazing, guys. This is fabulous. I do love this. And what I realized is this actually, if we ever get the tomb for Mumm-Ra as a playset, this is how big the eye section is going to have to be in terms of the figure itself, because I mean he needs to fit in there. So this is really something that you have to consider when we have the sarcophagus go inside here. This is really just something to remember, that is actually going to be massive. That is going to be big. So I hope we get that in a year or two. I would love that. I never had it, but anyway, back to this figure. This figure is just this is amazing. I love this figure. I love this, and I love the fact that the emblem is also it's glowing. I mean, why would they do that? That is amazing. That is awesome. And it makes you wonder how the actual figure operates, but on the inside in terms of the mechanics and so on. But this is so cool. I love the treasure of Thundera figure item that we got here, which is the chain of loyalty. And then we've got the sphere of Seti there as well. Different version of the sword of Plundar, and it glows in the dark, of course. But this is just so awesome. And they're not fixed. They changed the color. Maybe fixed. I don't know how. It depends on how you perceive it. The cartoon has the colors all over the place, but I do prefer this color. This is the best version. So we've got the art on the back. We know the little bio, glow in the dark eyes here as well. That we have Lino, but this is an amazing figure. So I'm going to take him out and I'm going to play with it, and yeah, hopefully you will fall in love with this figure the same way that I have. So here is Mumm-Ra the LED version in his blister packaging. There are two trays here. So there's one behind with his cape. Guys, this figure is really just so amazing. I cannot wait to play with it. So let's start with the accessories. This is the golden sphere of Seti. This is such nice and shiny and heavy. It feels like it's not hollow. It feels like it's a solid piece of plastic. This is so cool. If you don't know this episode, go and check it out. This is really so awesome. Then another great accessory is this chain of loyalty. There is an episode for this as well. This is beautiful, and I don't know if you can see this, but there is raised versions of the ThunderCats on here. You have to see this in person. This is just, the detail on here is really just so cool. So you've got ThunderCats there. You can see Panther a little bit better, and there we can see, I don't know who this is. I'll have to just check it a little bit closer. It does look at Tigra, and that's Chitara. There we go, that's Chitara, and then there's the twins on there. So these are rather cool. I like this. It's a nice soft piece of plastic, so it can go over somebody's head and neck, but just this is so awesome. I'm so glad we got this. The sword of Plundar in its fiery form. So it just plugs in, which is rather cool, and it's big. I mean, this thing is massive, and I'm gonna put a picture up here, but it does glow in the dark. This thing is really just so awesome. It's nice and massive. Okay, so there's quite a few sets of hands here. He's got 4 sets with the fist that's on here. He's got the gripping hands, more expressive hands, and then these are new. These are open hands. Now, I would have liked perhaps these ones. Now this is the Dream Master Mumm-Ra, and he's got these pointing fingers that you can plug these effects on. But what I did find is that you can use these hands and just slide it on there. And there we go. You can still have Mumm-Ra shoot his enemies with these open hands. This is rather cool. Okay guys, let's talk about this glowing LED light up eyes and chest emblem, of course. So the head, take it out. It's got this little plastic column here that
the base, it is empty in there for it to fit, and there is like this little piece of plastic here in the batteries separating them. So you just take them out, and then here is the little plug on off. So switch it on, and there you can see there's a little red light there, and there the eyes are lighting up. So I'm just going to switch the light off so you can see. There it is. This is so cool. This is really just so amazing. I'm so happy with this. I'm going to plug it back in to his body, and there we go. Glowing Mumm-Ra The Ever-Living. This is really just fantastic. So I've left this cape for last, and this is different in terms of the previous ones. This is navy on the inside and red instead of black, and this is way more cartoon accurate. There's a lot of things that I'm going to show you now on the figure itself, but what's interesting is this thing also the same as the others, the most recent ones. There is no wiring here on the side. It's only here in the middle. There are like 3 wires in here, so you can pose it. But I like that. I like it because it does make this cape fall way more naturally. So what's nice about this is that on the figure itself, these little pegs here are back. They're not glued in. You can take them out so you can properly plug the cape in here, but there is nothing here at the back. So how does it work? Now I've tried to take this ball joint out here. I'm so scared I'm going to break it. It looks like it should come out, but I'm not even going to bother trying that. So I've got this thing, and I am managing to get it over here. It just fits nice and snug right over, and you just slide it up. There we go. So it hides perfectly in here, and here we go. Just got this on, and of course we can then just plug these in. Okay, there we go. Finally I've managed to get this thing on. It was a little bit difficult, but I got it. There we have Mumm-Ra The Ever-Living with his cape on. Nice. This is nice. I like this. This is such a cool figure. This is awesome. So what I love about this head, it doesn't have any alt heads, so it's only got this one head, but I don't need any other heads because this perfectly captures Mumm-Ra. I just love the screaming. I love the look on here, and if you know, it's actually this little picture that's on the box. This is that. So I know the vintage toy has got that look, but I'm so glad that they actually made a cartoon version for it, which is just fantastic. Okay, it's time to compare these 2 versions of Mumm-Ra. This is the original, and this is the brand new LED one. Now, as you can see, big difference in terms of color. This one is way more blue. This is more sea green, a little bit of gray. I prefer this color. There's nothing wrong with this blue. I do like this, but this is just perfect. Even the head, you can see the snakes there on the top. They're just plain purple here and black. This is way more cartoon accurate. Everything on here is way more shiny. The gold on here is more shiny in comparison. Everything is just better. Even the dress here. Now there's something that I never picked up or never noticed until this version came out. So if you can see, there's this black stripe there around the middle. It's not on this one, and I was wondering why it's there. And I actually went onto Google and I had to go and search, why is this thing there? And then I realized, I never noticed it, that this is correct. This was missing from here. But this is the way that Mumm-Ra was made. He was designed this way with this little black stripe in there. So this is correct. I thought it was a wire or something in the packaging, but no, this is the way that it was supposed to be. So this has really impressed me so much. It's like Super7 has gone back to the drawing board and checked every single box of this figure. I just love what they did, all the updates. It's fantastic. Here is a comparison of all the different Mumm-Ra The Ever-Livings we've had through the years, from the brand new LED to the original Wave 2, the toy variant, Dreammaster Mumm-Ra, and then of course the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive that we had very recently. Mumm-Ra with his smaller version, and of course that Joe Amaro, wonderful sarcophagus there. And here he is with the LED lino, They look so fantastic together. This really is just, what a pretty picture. Guys, this is the ultimate version of ThunderCats. I've fallen in love with this line all over again because of these two. But just look at that guy. He's just fantastic. He's really just so awesome.
So in conclusion, is this the ultimate version of Mumm-Ra? And I have to say, yes it is. I am loving this Mumm-Ra. I really am loving this Mumm-Ra. I cannot believe how awesome this is. This is the sculpt that we used to. Obviously the brand new head, like I said, and this awesome emblem on his chest that is glowing as well. I didn't expect that. But this is beautiful. They updated a few things like the color and so on, which is amazing. I'm loving this. This is really the best version of Mumm-Ra that we ever could have gotten. Would I have wanted anything more with it? Of course, I would like Marmot with it, but then I want Snarf with liner, so that's also something. But this is really just such an awesome figure. I know that this is very expensive in terms of the versus a regular figure, but get this figure. This is so worth it. This is replacing my standard Mumm-Ra, of course. He's just going to be so amazing on my shelf. So get yourself Super7's amazingly fabulous ultimate LED Mumm-Ra The Ever-Living.
Super 7 ThunderCats, the ultimate heroes.